They sprinting away from the 1200-metre marker. Brown Sugar began well. Miss Farlicious is right there. Peach Delight has the red cap. Then comes Strategic Move, Not a Word, the yellow cap on the right. They're followed by In Other Words, who gives them about 4-length start. At the back is Red Label. Not a Word is the leader. Brown Sugar at the rail second. Peach Delight the red cap. Miss Farlicious is back fourth, 3.5 lengths off the leader. Then Miss Masala. Strategic Move, In Other Words, near the rail. At the back is Red Label, about 5-6 lengths off the leader. Approaching the 500, Not a Word brings him into the stretch. Brown Sugar second, and then comes Peach Delight, Miss Farlicious. In Other Words is between runners, and on the outside, Miss Masala. Top of the lane, Not a Word the leader. Brown Sugar the first one to challenge. Miss Farlicious down the inside, then In Other Words. Brown Sugar, Not a Word, Miss Farlicious on the inside. In Other Words starting to warm up. Brown Sugar still the leader. Miss Farlicious down the inside. In Other Words. In Other Words is coming on strongly now. And In Other Words clings to the lead to win it. Second, Miss Farlicious. Third place, Brown Sugar, maybe Strategic Move. Number 2, In Other Words. For a while, she took a while to get going, but once she comes into the lead, just look at that, a comfortable win. The daughter of Trippy, undefeated, 4 from 4 on the poly. There's the seal of approval. Number 1, Miss Farlicious runs second. Third place, Brown Sugar. Fourth to Strategic Move, and then came Red Label. Further back is Peach Delight. In Other Words, the daughter of Trippy. 101 days since its last win and rest, and makes it 4 on the trot. She has, In Other Words, on the extreme left-hand side, ridden confidently though, just a flick or two down the neck, then just shown the stick with one reminder, gets to Miss Farlicious, and Brown Sugar, a very nice run back in third. Number 2, In Other Words, bred by Claverflay stud Sean Tarry, Chris Van Niekerk, ends up the tote favourite at 260. Until race 6, back to the studio.
The Tab Gold favourite has arrived here in race number 5. Number 2, In Other Words, the daughter of Trippy. Have a look at her record. It'll read 5 starts, 4 wins and a second. She's a solid filly, talented, classy, and did mention that whilst it's on the sharp side for her, her class could pull it through. And you were spot on with your comments, Dijon.
Yes, Deez, we took it a bit easy with her after her last win. Gave a bit of a break, the vaccines, like everyone does. And I really thought she didn't do enough to make her a good thing, but obviously competitive. But she's obviously way above average, and I think the second horse can run a bit, so I think all's well for the future.
Well, it seems like another good horse has found owner, Chris Van Niekerk.
Yes, definitely. He deserves everything he gets. He puts a lot of money in, and so well done to Chris and well done to Sean. I think it's hope they get a feature race on the poly for us. But we'll put on the turf and see. I think the main mission is probably the Flamboyant Stakes, New Year's Day.
That's fantastic, and please give our best to Shawnee as well.
We'll do that. Thank you very much. And good ride from Anthony.
Well done to trainer Sean Terry as well. Good ride from Anthony. First time you've sat on this filly. I see Bernard has won on her. Samanga has won twice on her. You've got a good feel for her today, and she looks like a filly that's built with class.
Yeah, she's a bit above average, and top of the straight. The kid ran into the fence just before the straight, so I didn't really want to follow him into the straight. I wanted to come out, and I had to check and come off his heels and come back on his inside, and she's still quick enough, very, very smartly. Just above average, this filly.
While she was dropping in distance, you were hoping for a good speed set up front, which they did?
That was exactly what happened, They went fast, and I didn't try and ride her to hold the position, and I just said, you know what, if she's good, ride her the same way she's been ridden, come from behind, and I rode her the same way, and I rode her with a lot of confidence, and I think she's a little bit above average. I think they've got a very good filly on their hands.
Fair comment that in the next race you're possibly the horse to beat?
Yeah, he's going to do the trip that he really wants, but he's not an above average horse, but it's a maiden plate. That's what we're in today. I'm hoping he's going to run a big race. He's a kind of horse that's going to need gelding. He's not a banker, but he can win.
Thanks for that, Anthony, and well done on the ride. A good one here for your followers. This horse was the favorite.
Thanks very much. Thanks to Dijon and Shawnee for always giving me the lot of meat on the bone.
Well done, Borji.
And to my sponsor, Aventure, thank you.
Well done, Anthony Delpech, number 2. In other words, 2, 1, 5, and 8. That's the way they finished race number 5.